EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Buffalo Bills. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check 52, come on. Go on, go on. Hey, 56. We're done.
On first down, Allen. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Kroft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in May in OTAs. But out there now and says he's feeling pretty good. Here's Allen on first and 10. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Go. I got you, son. I got you.
To throw again. Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Hey, Alpha. Check. He's coming. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 5 wide. Check the hot read. 5 wide. Hey, seam six.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. Bye, Beasley. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, his second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, it's Brady. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
53, Mike 53. 72.
From the 45 on second down, Brady. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. N'Keal Harry, the rookie, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
66. 53. 72. Hey, high 7.
Throwing again. Brady. Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Sugar! Watch the run! General West! Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Brady now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, Delta. I got it.
To throw again, Brady. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
53's the Mike. 53.
Now Brady again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Good work, let's go. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Allen again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop in behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Gostkowski, the extra point. Our first update now comes from Atlanta. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved out to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Michael Bannon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Allen to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. On third and long, it's Allen. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
To throw, it's Allen. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jamie Collins. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Check 53's Mike. Here I come. Shift. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Hey, Alabama. Show it up. Check three. Watch out.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler as a rookie last year, in on the stop there. On second down, Michel. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete, right around the 8. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. Sugar. Pick the edge. Come. Shift. No. Off. Mike's 49. So we got man. 49's the Mike. Watch
61. Matchbox lights. Alert!
24. Check 24. Shift. Big edge. Hey, watch it.
72.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Their pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Dante Hightower. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. After the sack on first down, Allen. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Allen now looks to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot.
Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the route is on here in this first half. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Alert! Ozzy! Ozzy! Regular!
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. On 3rd down, a run from White. The trotting, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Man, I got you.
And they will run it with Michelle. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now McCoy. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And down he'll go at the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
40's the mic.
Hey, let's get this.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. It's caught. Jones. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Allen. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. Allen will try again on second down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long.
Here we go.
Throwing on third and long. Allen, the left side completion to Jones. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So we've come. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
And it's Michel once again. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Wait, set. 53.
Launch 49. Focus, defense, focus.
On 3rd down, Michel. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Watch the ship, watch the ship.
Check. Ball 50.
Here we go with Michel. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Brady gives to Michel. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch twist. Watch the motion. Alert.
36.
Hey, goal 66.
On the toss, here's Michel. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. On third down, Michelle. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 20.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Let's go, defense.
They stay on the ground with White. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
Hey, exit.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
Come on, D. Let's go. Check it, reload.
Now Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Let's go.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And now it's 2nd down. Allen hands off to McCoy. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. McCoy, 5th season with the Bills after those 6 in Philadelphia. And remember, he had 4 or 5 years as a 1,000-yard rusher, but then last season really dipped down, just above 500 yards, only 3 touchdowns. Of course, watch the age as well. He did turn 31 back in July.
Hey, I need one over here.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyler Kroft, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Hauschka with the extra point. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And that will shave one more off this lead. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing now is Brady. Throw left side complete to Harry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gostkowski the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. Past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Hauschka adds the extra point. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And that will get them one closer.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Check that. Like 20.
Check 53's Mike.
Pick me up. Here we go. Switch. Check it.
Brady now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on the...
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you...
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Hauschka to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Let's go. 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bills cut into that lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the 2 points always stings, but they can put this in the end zone. You can make it a 2-score swing.
That stinging is probably that shot you take to the body. But now they can hit them in the chin with a big one, can't they? I mean, they come right up and smack them and really create a great advantage for themselves.
An opportunity to take advantage. We'll see if they do just that. Looking for Harris into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 82 yards, and the Bills get a bit closer. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will get them one closer. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. Take this out of the back of the end zone, and that's going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. He's going to have the first down past the 20. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 91 yards, and the Bills have retaken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it with McCoy. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Number 53, Mike 53. Check tight, check tight, check tight. Hey, 66.
On the ground, Michelle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the ground is Michelle. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play. First down. On first down, Michelle. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second down, Michelle. It's a room to maneuver. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll run on first down. Michelle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
Now Michelle. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in the